Can we go backwards?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Nice. Good job, Matthew.
You're good, buddy.
That's it, man.
Right when I shut it down.
Go Matt, grab him right up under there.
Here?
Yeah, like, so his gills are on the inside. Just grab him under there. There you go.
All right. Now, can we keep them on the boat for a little bit? They stay alive
Yeah.
for a while? Wow. That is a cool looking fish.
Dude, these things are awesome. Bill, what's the picture procedure for this?
You're going to want to get in the sun over here so the fish is in the way.
Uh-oh. He's hooked up. Is it a clown?
Oh, yeah, he's got, what is it?
It's a bass.
All right, and I want you to turn, I don't want to see your hand, so turn that way. Actually, you're going to want to turn your hand like the other way. Hold them like this, under. Okay, okay. See how my hand is this way? You want to kind of hold them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Put your hands behind them. Got it? Kind of push the tail out towards me a little bit.
Bring it up here, Dad. Dude, this is so sweet.
That is crazy. Double, look at that.
Double header, largemouth. Got an exotic and a native fish at the same time here,
That's pretty cool.
which is pretty neat.
Hey, Captain Bill, can you give me a rundown about these fish? Just kind of a overview for everybody who's tuned
the clown
in.
knifefish, there's a couple of things about them that are really interesting. Number one is they don't have sharp teeth. They've got some kind of gripping teeth here along the edge of their mouth, but on their tongue back here, they've got 3 or 4 really sharp teeth back there that you don't want to get your finger down there too far. So they've got like this eel-like tail, which is cool. It kind of oscillates almost. You can see like a snake. And then they've got just this one pec fin that just sort of, I guess, acts sort of as a rudder for them, so they can kind of steer around as they turn this different directions. They're real smooth fish, small scales, real tiny scales, but they're really smooth, and they grunt. You can hear them grunting a little bit. They've got this diaphragm air chamber that I don't know whether they used to communicate with each other or what that's for exactly, but just a really cool fish, just a great all-around game fish for us here.
And they're an invasive species. Like
They are considered invasive, but we release them. You know, they don't seem to, as far as I can tell, hurt the bass populations. They're still real strong. And they're territorial, so there's only enough room in here for so many in each area. So they've really provided us with an exciting new game fish to target.
And this is the only place in the country where you can catch these things, right? This particular
body of water, the Lake Ida Osborne chain here in Palm Beach County, has the only breeding population of these fish in the United States. So let's put him back in and let him fight another day. He's starting to grunt a lot, so I know he's getting annoyed. There he goes.
Yep.
Nice job, Mac.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
dude.
Pretty work.
That was sweet.
Nice job, man. Hey, that was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
We consistently caught fish the whole time, but you know, really right now is the slow time of the year as far as the bite goes. From my understanding, Captain Bill was saying these peacock bass, what they do, they'll be on the bed for 3 months out. Here we go. Large one.
So as he's sitting there just talking to us, you got a bite here right next to the boat.
And that's what's awesome, you know, everybody comes down here to do this trip to catch these you know, the peacocks and the clown knifefish. But in the meantime, while you're catching them, you're consistently, you know, catching bass, you know, filler fish. And I mean, how can you beat that? You know, to be able to do this, and it's been incredible. As you can see, the water's extremely clear right now. So, I mean, just a awesome fish. Awesome fishery, I should say. Thank you, Thomas, for letting me get behind the rod and reel for a little bit. I love it. Awesome. See if we can't catch one more of these clown knifefish. Watch Captain Bill go to work. See, there's that little setup. I mean, just a little small hook because, you know, he wants these shad to be able to swim as freely as possible. And like he said, that this first cast is extremely important. And what he'll do, he'll toss them out there, and then he'll just let them free run, you know. And then that light line will sit on top of that water. And Thomas was discussing this last night. Almost acting like your bobber, so to speak. You know, you can see everything that fish is doing. You can see what the bait's doing. You can start seeing when he's getting nervous. And then obviously, if you're paying attention and watching your line, which isn't always the case, you can actually see those fish just suck it in. And then, you know, you can almost kind of determine what you got on there by the bite. You know, like he was talking about, those clown knifefish have a real strong suction. They'll just, you know, suck it in, and there he's hooked up. Thought we were hooked
And
up
when you're setting the hook on these fish, I mean, you gotta you know, think about when you set the hook, you gotta set it hard enough to rip that hook out of the nose of the bait. So it's gotta come.
Here we go. Here it is. Oh, he was rolling with it though, wasn't he?
He was cruising with it.
Sometimes they'll trick you. So that's what we're talking about. You know, we're out here fishing for peacocks. The peacock bass bite started real good this morning. If you go down to the event below the live feed, that was the first event we went to this morning, where we were broadcasting between 6 and 7:45. And I think that Walter caught 2 peacocks. I caught one, and Matthew caught one, and then we all caught some largemouth. But maybe we'll get lucky on another clown bite. That ain't good. And that's why Cap puts the bait on. That probably just ruined my fish right there, but we'll give him a shot. See, and that's the unfortunate part about live streaming. You can't make that stuff up. See, I could have edited that if this was a recorded episode.
Yeah. There's always a few little hiccups.
As an experienced angler, you'd never think you'd have to have somebody bait your hook again at age 30.
It's important that you get them on quick, and I like to put them in the water first to get them kind of acclimated, and get the bait swimming straight up like that. Now he's reoxygenated, and when you cast him, he'll be ready to go. See that?
Put them out there. So what we had discussed earlier is, you know, these peacocks right now, they're up on the banks. You know, they'll chase banks or chase, you know, bait up, like right there. You can see right there, that's a peacock right there. And then the largemouth right now, they're all spawned out. All the largemouth we've caught are obviously all spawned out, you know, and so they're out a little deeper, along with the clown knifefish as well. And so right now we're trying to hook up on another clown one more time. And we're just got it out there pretty good way. So hopefully we can catch one more. I've got these little scales all over me. You alright, T-Bone?
Yes, sir.
See what time it is. It's 9:30, 9:27 to be exact right now. AM, Eastern Standard Time. We're live down here in South Florida, catching peacock bass, clown knifefish, and largemouth. So we're going to see as the sun starts coming up if we can't catch a few more before we have to hang it up and head back north. So we'll see. As Thomas said, this is going to be my second cast and my second best opportunity. Man, it's just been so much fun down here, you know, to get down here and do this. I mean, you really got to come down here and experience it, you know. It's a great time. Like I said, it's a super easy trip. And this is a fishery that's just, it's not really known, you know, nationwide. And like I said, the peacock bass, I mean, so many people would love to catch a peacock bass, but not a lot of people know that that opportunity is available, you know, right down here. And so many people vacation down here. It's an easy trip. You can do a quick half-day charter, right?
Yeah, we especially here in the summer, I like to get started early, between 6 and 6:30, and that way we're kind of out of here before the heat of the day sets in, you know, which is really about 11 o'clock on. So we wrap up at about 10:30.
Yeah, we are.
Only one outdoors.
Hey, hooked up in the back.
Okay. Say that again.
What are you filming for?
Front One Productions. It's a live show.
Well, you gotta give it a rest. You're here 6 days a week.
What's that?
You got the guys fishing here 5, 6 days a week. It's crazy.
Gotcha.
I caught a fish the other day with 5 hook over it, so catch the thing on the head every day.
Sweet. Thank you. Live. Y'all want to know who we were filming for? There's clown bull right here. Here you go. He's hooked up now. He was running with it, wasn't he, Matt?
Yeah, he was.
I probably need to put a new bait on too.
Unfortunately, people think fish don't move.
That's the gizzard shad, pretty common throughout lakes throughout the country. You want? Yeah, you got one?
Adam's got one.
Oh, there you go. Hooked up.
There we go. It's Bill's turn.
Let me see that real quick. See if I can get it.
A nice little chunker. Yeah, these small hooks come right out. They don't damage the fish at all. They don't leave a hole or mark or anything. And they just stay on there. You pull very few hooks. These little owners, number 2s or number 4s. And that was the first cast of that bait. That's the time. That's when you get the bite. All right, Walter. Get you one.
All right, Chief. Let's close her out for today. We're gonna be wrapping it up here shortly. The sun's coming up. It gets hot super quick down here, and we might try for a couple more. We might stop and we might set up another event. But awesome opportunity for us to come down here, catch peacock bass and clown knifefish, and it was a pretty quick trip for us. We fished yesterday and this morning, and now we're heading home. So we'll keep you all posted, and we might be going back live again. We're kind of unclear about what the game plan is from here, but the sun's getting up, and we got to head home. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Walt looks like he got a bite.
Bait job. I'm gonna go take a quick peek up there where we were yesterday and see if those clowns are rolling around in there.